شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتو یې پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Welcome to RTA News. Today is Friday, July 11, 2025. Thanks for joining us. A $500 million investment agreement was signed for the Durgundi-Herat railway project. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Khan, Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs, met with Murad Nurtulev, Kazakhstan's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs. According to a statement from the Economic Deputy's office, the two sides held detailed discussions on transit, trade, railways, banking, energy and expanding economic cooperation. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Khan emphasized that due to its geographic location, Afghanistan is a key and effective route for Kazakhstan's energy transit and that the Islamic Emirate is ready to create the necessary conditions to expand transit cooperation. In return, Kazakhstan's Deputy Prime Minister pledged a $500 million investment in the Herat-Durgundi railway project. Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, Administrative Deputy of the Prime Minister, met with Maulavi Abdul Jabbar Takhari, the Consul General of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan in Karachi, Pakistan. In the meeting, Maulavi Abdul Jabbar Takhari presented a report on the activities, actions and the plans of the consulate as well as the situation of Afghan migrants in Pakistan. He stated that Afghan consulate in Karachi is making every effort to address the problems of migrants in the country. The Administrative Deputy of the Prime Minister emphasized the Islamic Emirate continued support for Afghans residing in Pakistan and said the consulate must do its utmost to resolve the issues facing Afghans and migrants living there. The regular meeting of the Central Commission for Security and Clearance was held under the chairmanship of Mullah Rahmatullah Najib, the Administrative Deputy of the Ministry of Interior Affairs and Deputy Head of the Commission. The meeting discussed the overall security situation in the country and how the security forces are providing services to returnees. Officials from the urban water supply network says that in addition to several ongoing water supply projects, the practical work on transferring water from the Panjshir River and the Shahtud Dam projects will begin shortly. These efforts are expected to significantly reduce water shortage in Kabul. Here is the report.
The Urban Water Supply Department confirms that water levels in Kabul have declined recently, causing shortages in several parts of the city. According to officials, there are more than 80 active water sources currently serving around 70,000 people.
Kabul's water has recently decreased significantly and is facing shortage. We have around 84 water sources in Kabul, of which 44 have dried up and 38 are partially supplying water. The cause of this shortage is well known. Climate change, both globally and in Afghanistan, has had a major impact, reducing our groundwater levels.
He also states that multiple projects have already been implemented in Kabul, with more currently underway to improve water access.
On one side, the Shahtud Dam, where work has now officially started. On the other side, the Panjshir Dam, which is nearly ready for operation. If both are connected to Kabul's network, a large portion of Kabul's residents will benefit.
Meanwhile, residents continue to complain about worsening water shortages, urging officials to address the issue.
We request that the government supply water to the people to resolve their problem, as they are currently facing severe water shortage. For the past 2 years, we have been dealing with water shortage. You can see people coming from both the upper and lower areas to get water.
Officials from the Water Supply Department assured the public that they are taking this issue seriously and that Islamic Emirate has taken firm steps to address the water crisis in the capital.
The Ministry for the Propagation of Virtue, Prevention of Vice and Hearing Complaints has announced that its staff resolved 24 cases related to women's Islamic rights across the country in the past week. According to the Ministry, these cases included domestic violence, inheritance, forced marriage, dowry rights, and other legal matters. Additionally, during this period, staffs also resolved 3 enmity cases and 12 small and large disputes in 14 provinces of the country. The Afghanistan Electricity Company says it will soon sign a contract worth $194 million with a private sector partner for a 200 megawatt power generation project. Here is the report.
Despite its vast natural resources like rivers, sunlight, wind, gas, and thermal energy, Afghanistan still relies heavily on imported electricity. In a bid to resolve the ongoing energy shortage and move towards self-sufficiency, the Afghanistan Electricity Company has developed $194 million worth of energy generation and construction projects.
Approximately 200 megawatts of additional projects are ready for contract signing, with a total investment capacity of around $194 million. These projects include both power generation and substation development.
Mr. Sharafmal highlighted that nearly 150 megawatts of solar power projects in Kabul's industrial park, Bagrami, Ahmad Shah Bamina, and Sanai Sabzi Industrial Park have been finalized and will soon be handed over to the private sector for implementation.
A 70-megawatt project in areas with industrial parks has been finalized, including 40 megawatts in Budkhak, Kabul, and a 34-megawatt solar project with battery backup in the green industrial parks of Kabul. We have reached agreements with the private sector. Unfortunately, the Emirati Companies Oversight Committee has approved the above plans. We are now working on the contracts, which will be signed in the coming days.
This comes as the Turkish 77 company has already invested in solar energy production in Afghanistan, and companies from China, the Netherlands, Russia, Uzbekistan, and Bangladesh have also shown interest in investing in the country's solar energy sector.
The Meteorological Department of the Ministry of Transport and Aviation has issued a warning about the possibility of heavy rainfall accompanied by thunderstorms and flash floods in 13 provinces of the country. According to the department, this is expected in the provinces of Badakhshan, Nuristan, Kunar, Laghwan, Kapisa, Parvan, Nangarhar, Logar, Paktia, Khost, Paktika, Ghazni, and Bamiyan provinces. That was all for tonight. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
Sato I pasro vino da shahidan kur da